Welcome back, my dear friends, to another pick a card reading. If you are new here, my name is Shauna. I am an intuitive empath, tarot reader, astrologer, and Akashic reader here on YouTube. And today we are going to be going over what significant changes, what things are going to be changing for you in the next 6 months. So the reason why I wanted to do this reading specifically, you guys, is because we are in this kind of extreme energy shift. So you guys may have been feeling it, maybe this stagnant energy where you almost feel like you need to make a change because things aren't moving along, or you are seeing a lot of changes, dramatic changes in your life at this time. This is because of the lunar nodes, and they have been shifting signs over the last 6 months, and they're going to continue to do that over the next 6 months to a year. So whenever this happens, it creates major changes in our lives. It changes the themes that kind of happen in our lives. So today, like I said, we are going to be looking at what significant changes, what can you expect to happen over the next 6 months? Because like I said, you can feel this energy almost coming to a head, and it's about to pop. And I wanted to create this video for you guys in order to hopefully give you some clarity, some direction, just so you know what to expect. So as you can see, I have 3 different piles up on the screen. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Please take your time choosing the pile. I did put the timestamps below, and I will see y'all at your pile. Welcome, pile number 1, to what significant changes what you can expect to change over the next 6 months. And so what I did is I broke this reading into 3 different sections, actually 4. Okay, so we have a general section, we have love, we have career, and then just healing advice or other messages that are coming through. So we are going to take a look at your general messages first. And what we have here is the 7 of Wands, the Star, and the Hermit. You guys can see my desk is slick. I keep having to adjust them. That kind of drives me nuts. I also chose this as a, like, overall, this card represents an overall just energy and theme for the next 6 months. And your card was the Star. So you got the Star twice. For you guys, pile number 1, you guys are going after your hopes and dreams. You're chasing your hopes and dreams at this time. And what I felt like for you guys is that a lot of you feel like you haven't gotten that far. You worked very, very hard. You've done a lot of things, and you've had to kind of even fight to be where you are at this time. But now, over the next 6 months, you're being given the energy, and you know, the universe is aligning to your hopes and dreams at this time. So you can take advantage of this and really use it to achieve those sort of things. Now, something I want to tell you guys, pile number 1, is I felt for you guys that maybe some of the people that surround you, your friend groups, maybe family, just I felt that so the people that are around you don't really support you. I feel like you have to, and which could be one of the reasons why you have struggled to even get where you are right now. So you guys, I feel like, will be focusing on finding new connections, finding new friend groups, finding people that have really good positive habits that can encourage and inspire you. And this could be, you know, connected to online friends, or, you know, finding a local group or something like that. But overall, you guys, I feel like, need to be connecting with new people, and that's what the focus will be over the next 6 months. This isn't gonna be easy though. So I don't want you to think that it's gonna be like just sit back and ride the wave. Because I do feel like that old life, these old people, these old influences can try to pull you back. I also get the sense that you guys maybe struggle a little bit with connecting with people, seeing the Hermit. And so this is breaking you out of that shell, giving you the opportunity to chase those hopes and dreams here. But once again, I say this in a lot of my readings, this is the energy that's available. We have to take advantage of it in order for it to actually work for us. So that is your overall, just general theme for the next 6 months. Next, we're going to take a look at what you can expect in your love life. So you got the 7 of Coins, the Knight of Coins, the 6 of Coins. You know, keeping in mind this is for love, and we're dealing with a lot of more material things here. And we also got inspiration, which is Mercury and Pisces. So with your last cards, I saw the Hermit. And so seeing this, I feel like that you guys are going to be focused a lot on yourselves over the next 6 months. It's not going to be so much about, you know, dating or being in a relationship. Even if you are in a relationship right now or single, it's not going to be this big influence in your life. I also was picking up that for some of you that, because, you know, I was talking about in the general section that you're connecting with new people. I feel like that you are connecting with people that are going to help you, and possibly this can turn into a romantic connection later on. I don't feel like you're going to be dealing with a lot of romance and stuff like that over the next 6 months. That's just what I'm seeing here. I feel like the people that are surrounding you are inspiring you in order to work and keep motivated and move forward here. And, you know, count your blessings, count your money, you know, save it up kind of thing. They're encouraging you to keep moving forward at this time. We do see a lot of influence here of Taurus, I feel like. So this is possibly somebody that you guys could be meeting here over the next 6 months. Like I said, this would be later on after you feel more stable and secure, you know, going after whatever you're going after here, that you guys would develop a relationship. And I will say though, if this is going to be a relationship, it'll be a very stable and solid one, because it's built on a very like solid foundation here is what I'm feeling like. Now, seeing the Mercury and Pisces card, I feel like that, because we're talking about, once again, love and relationships, that you guys can be inspired by past events, past things, past relationships in order to move you forward. And what I mean by this is whatever hasn't worked out in the past, I don't want you to look backwards. Don't look at relationships, how they were in the past, you know, situations that happened in the past. I don't want you to look back at them and think, oh man, could have done this, could have done that. I want you to use them as inspiration to move forward. I hope that makes sense to you guys, but that was the energy that I was picking up from this. Like I said, overall for love, I feel like it's going to be just more of a time where you focus on you working out your hopes and dreams and doing the things that you're really wanting to do to be successful in this lifetime here. Now, and what if some of your hopes and dreams, I just thought about this, are to have a family and things like that? Whatever it is, that is going to be the focus. But if the focus is going to be about building a successful business or career or something like that, that is where the energy is being put into. So next, let's take a look at career and finances. So you have the Four of Wands, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Eight of Cups. So interesting, right? For career and finances. Well, Eight of Cups shows me that you will have to probably step away from, for a lot of you, you'll have to step away from a current career, a current business, or whatever you're doing at this time, because you're focusing on this hopes and wishes and dreams here. So, and I feel seeing the Four of Wands, that some of you may have to look towards family or friends or people that are around you to kind of continue this support at this time. There's this energy about being very logical too. You know, having to maybe not spend as much and maybe stay at home more is what I was feeling like for you guys. That's going to be important. But it's, I go back to, you got to stay focused. And I feel like having that community of people around you to keep you focused, to help you stay driven, even when things kind of seem like, oh, maybe it's not coming together yet. Maybe this isn't working. Looking to those people is going to be so important to you. And this could be the Four of Wands. It's like this family that you have created. Looking to them, having them support you is really going to help you stick to what you're doing and move forward. And it's kind of like you have to get through this time. Not to say that nothing amazing will happen in between the next 6 months, but it's definitely a feeling for you guys that you need to stay focused and that you need to keep moving forward and not let other people bring you back down, not let anything else, get to you, distract you, because this is an energy that's only available for this amount of time. So if it's something that you want to do, it's definitely the right time to be doing that. So let's see what healing messages are coming through for you guys. So So you have the Sun and you have perception. Perception makes a lot of sense to me once again. Like I said, I felt that some of you can get dragged down by others around you, or maybe even you can talk yourself out of things. You say, oh, like I said, this will never work out. You have to keep your perception, very clear. And I just looked at the Sun too, thinking of that. So you have to keep the light on things. You're going to have to work on keeping that clarity, that perception very, very clear in order to keep the motivation and the inspiration to move forward. Like I said, this is a really awesome energy that you guys are being offered. You're being offered, to achieve your hopes and wishes and dreams. So however big, whatever they are, I recommend that you guys create a dream board. You write down a list or something, and you hang it on the wall, and you get very clear about what you want. And every day takes little steps, take steps towards doing different things that brings that into light. And that's what I feel like the Sun is here for. It's like, keep that light on it, keep that clarity going with your perception here to keep you motivated. If something negative pops up, if someone says something, oh, this isn't going to work here, you need to go back and look at something. You need to have that person there that's going to actually motivate you to keep you going at this time. So my dear pile number ones, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it did help you out a little bit. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a super blessed day. Welcome pile number 2. Let's see what significant changes and what is coming through for you over the next 6 months. So I split this reading into 4 different sections. We're going to take a look at the general theme, love, career, and finances, and then just overall messages that you need to hear. Kind of like healing information, channeled messages. Okay, and you have the 3 of Wands, you have the World card, and you have the 8 of Swords. And then I chose these cards here as the overall just theme of what will be going on, the overall energy. And you got the Moon at this time, which you guys can see is got the crab on it from Cancer. So starting with that, you guys are taking a deep look at your life. You are getting a new perception over it. I feel like for you, maybe some very hurtful things have happened, pile number 2. You're having to reassess things. You're questioning a lot of things. And the Moon usually does, it's trying to get through the illusion here. Now, what I feel for you guys is maybe this is more of a spiritual journey, and you guys are doing this internal work, aligning more with your spiritual side, kind of seeing, what makes up the illusion. I want to say even the matrix of life. Like, you're starting to see this. So I feel like you guys might be conspiracy theorists, or just into a lot of philosophy or something like that. And I feel that you're going to be digging into that over the next 6 months, just really deeply. And this makes sense because in the northern hemisphere, we're going through winter, fall and winter, which I call the dark months. And this is really the perfect time to do that sort of thing. So we also have the 3 of Wands, the World, and the 8 of Swords. Whatever you're learning here is actually bringing you out of, like I said, this darker time, something that has happened to you in your life, and it's giving you this motivation to move forward. For some of you, I feel like maybe that you're moving away from someone, or moving, like maybe even out of the country here. Maybe you're having to figure out how to get yourself out of the country. Even seeing the 3 of Wands and the World card next to it. Maybe you felt trapped being here for a while. So this could be a mental thing, or it could be physically happening here. So you guys are going to be getting insights and downloads and information to move you out of this. You're moving out of a dark space. Over the next 6 months, you might be physically moving, or, like I said, moving out of the country at this time. But whatever it is, you're definitely coming out of this, and you're learning a lot. But this is going to be more of that introspective energy that's going to lead into inspiration, into movement, into action, and to motivation. And whatever situation you're in, whatever dark or whatever situation you're in, this is going to be ending in the next 6 months. For some of you, I don't know why, this just came through that this could have to do with a toxic relationship, marriage, something that you feel like you can't get out of. If you feel like that at this time, even a job or something, if you feel like you're stuck, you're going to be getting the information, you're going to be getting the insight on how to get out of that over the next 6 months. So next, my pile number 2, we are going to take a look at what you can expect with love over the next 6 months. Just any information changes. So you have the 2 of Swords, you have the 10 of Swords, you have 13, which is the Death card, and we have Authority here. So pile 2, I really get the sense that somebody has suppressed you in the past. Someone has, and I even, getting from your general overall reading here, you've been going through this very dark time here, discovering things about yourself and someone else that's been very hurtful and kind of kept you feeling stuck and trapped. And as I said, with the general, we saw this is ending, and with the Death card, we know this is ending. You're taking authority back over your life. Now, what I feel like this, when it comes to love, is if you're in a committed, solid relationship, this means that whatever you were going through with your partner, maybe a bad cycle, maybe they were in a bad cycle, a toxic cycle, this is ending. You guys are figuring it out. Maybe they were going through a rough addiction. Maybe they were going through court stuff, just different things. This is going to be ending in that situation. It's going to free things up, and you're going to have control back over that relationship and that partnership again. For some of you, though, this is definitely, this person's leaving your life. You're ending a relationship, you're walking away, and I kind of got that in the general, that this could be a toxic marriage or partnership or relationship that you're completely getting out of, that you've felt stuck in, that is now ending. Like I said, I keep just feeling like you're going to have authority over your love life now. You're taking something back into your own hands. You're taking control back. And it is very painful and hurtful, because anytime we make changes, this is never an easy thing. I feel like that you guys need to push forward with whatever this is. You'll know, what I'm talking about as you're listening. Whatever this is, what is going on here, you guys need to push forward and stay balanced in yourself mentally. I kind of said this to pile number 1. It's about staying mentally clear here, and not letting the illusion get to you. If somebody is trying to keep you in a toxic partnership or relationship, if they're going, oh yeah, I'll change, and you know better than that, no, it's time to go. But I do want to, make sure that you guys understand too, that if you are in a committed relationship that does not make sense to you guys, then this to me felt more like whatever toxic cycle they're going through, this is going to be ending very soon. For some of you, this is going to be someone's coming back into your life to apologize and to take you out of this cycle too. So I hope that makes sense. But that's what I was just feeling like. There's somebody that wants to come through, apologize, and kind of take this energy, this burden off of you, so you can move forward. So let's move on to your career and finances. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Chariot card, we have Judgment. My desk is so slick. Okay, you guys. So for career and finances, I feel like you guys, once again, there's something about you guys getting a handle, a control over your life again, where you felt out of control. You're taking things back into your own hands, and you're feeling really good about it. For some of you, you guys are going to be starting a new job for sure. You're starting to do something you're really passionate about, and this could be why you're feeling in control. I still am getting a lot of moving energy, so this could be you're spending money out in order to move. I also pick up, and we got the Judgment card, I was picking up like court cases and dealing with like police and things like that. All that's coming to an end. All this is getting worked out. You are moving on with your life. Even though that was a very painful time in your life, it is time to move forward. This is all ending over the next 6 months for you guys, and it's going to be actually a very positive thing for you. Like I said, you're getting control back over your life. And I was just looking at the Chariot here, and I don't know, I felt for some of you, make sure that you, if you have pets, to look to your pets kind of as you know, emotional support during this time, because like I said, I feel like maybe for some of you, you're in negative relationships, toxic relationships, and maybe you can't trust the person you're around. So we always need a companion, and I find pets to be very good companions here. All right, let's take a look at your last cards, pile number 2. And these are just messages, healing messages, just whatever comes through here. We have validation and we have movement into balance. Now, we just saw the Judgment card, so I can understand the balance. Validation, I felt, was coming through is making sure that you guys don't need validation from someone else in order to get out of this, whatever it is, this toxic cycle, this situation. You validate yourself. And we can do this through finding balance within ourselves, not having to seek outside of ourselves to feel good. So I definitely encourage you guys to do things that bring balance into your life. And what I mean by that is a lot of times we can get into a super masculine energy where we become too angry, we're anxious and stuff like that. If we're too feminine, we're passive. We don't want to do anything, we're lethargic. And all we have to do is to correct this, is really make sure that every day we're kind of doing a feminine and masculine kind of activity. So for a masculine activity, it would be any sort of exercise, movement, walking, something like that, something that gets your energy moving physically. And then for the feminine, it's anything creative, taking care of yourself. So work on things like that every day. I just recommend, you know, adding those to your life, adding a way to balance both of those energies into your life every single day. And it'll help you to not feel so out of alignment and maybe seek validation outside of yourself. All right, pile number 2, I think that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope this reading helped you guys, and I hope you have a super blessed day. Welcome, pile number 3, to what changes you can expect over the next 6 months. So what I did is I broke this reading up into 3 different, I keep saying that, it's 4 different sections. So we have general, we have love, career and money, and then we have just healing messages that are coming through. All right, pile number 3, your general is the 9 of Cups. We have the Devil card, and we have the Sun card. So your guys' pile was a little bit different. I did get 3 cards for these for my other decks, or for my other piles. So what I'm going to do is actually draw an extra card for you, because I felt like what was happening was that I needed to just get more information as I was doing the reading. So I'm just going to get one more card for you guys so I can get an idea. I did feel like for you definitely that it's time to let something go. Over the next 6 months, it's going to be important for you, pile number 3, to let something go that has a hold over you, addiction, a negative thought habit, a person that's controlling and keeping you held back, anything like that. But we have the Sun card and the 9 of Cups, which are the 2 most positive cards in the deck. What I see with the 9 of Cups with this deck personally is it's like this is something that you have been hoping and wishing for a while. But what I feel that Spirit's bringing through for you guys is you have to let this thing go. This is time. And like I was saying at the beginning, if you listened, this is a time that we're feeling this energy of either everything's really stagnant, or things are just dropping out of our lives. For you, I don't feel like things are gonna just drop. It's up to you to have to release it here in order to, you know, fulfill your wishes and dreams and move forward to the thing that you really want. So for a lot of you guys, I feel this is connected to moving, money, career change, possibly even working with yourself, entrepreneurship, starting your own business. So maybe you have a toxic habit or cycle that is keeping you from being able to do this. Maybe you feel attached to your job at this time. So, but whatever this is, you have to release it, this thought, this pattern, this action, whatever it is, to move forward, because you're actually being given the opportunity for this financial freedom, for this freedom in yourself, stability, and this thing that you've really been wanting for a long time. So this is very positive energy, but what I say all the time is, this is the energy that is available for you, but we have to take advantage of it for it to, come to fruition for ourselves. And so I think that Devil card is very important, but I love how the card brought out another 9. 9 means that big changes are coming, and where you have 2 9s, which shows that for a lot of you, you're going to be either moving houses, definitely, or moving careers. Something like that is going to be changing. But like I said, it's going to be important for you to release whatever that negative, toxic thing is in your life. And, this is a confirmation for you guys that you're moving into something you've always wanted to. So let that be your inspiration and motivation to, release that thing. So next we're going to look at love for you guys, pile number 3. And you got 3 of Cups, 6 of Wands, the Hangman, and flirtation. For you guys, if you're single, I feel that you are going to be just out there having fun at this time, meeting people, not really doing anything serious. You should watch pile number 1 also. It's kind of similar, kind of not, but there's more of a focus on you living your life, having fun, not really focusing on so much other people or relationships at this time. For you guys, I could see like maybe a fling or something happening, but like I said, it's nothing serious. It's more like you're going out and having fun at this time. Seeing the 6 of Wands though too, and the Hangman, I do feel like you guys will have to, in order to receive the blessing that you're trying to receive, and we did see the Devil card like I was saying, you're going to have to maybe restrict yourself from certain things sometimes in order to achieve that thing here. And so whatever that toxic thing is that's keeping you held back or whatever, it's time to kind of hold yourself back, maybe look at it, find new things that inspire you. Now, we are speaking of love right here. And like I said, I do feel like you guys are going to be going out a lot and hanging out with like friends or just being around people a lot. I also feel like you're going to be noticed by people. But there's just this energy of like you're not ready to settle down or commit, or if you are a relationship, it's like maybe your partner's noticing what you're doing and how much you're changing, and they find that very attractive. But it's like you're not fully engaging yet. You're not allowing that energy to suck you in and consume you, because you have other things that you need to focus on here at this time. So next, let's take a look at your career and finances. You have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the 6 of Cups, and you have the 2 of Coins. Again, we're talking about having to make a decision and moving into change here. So, like I said, I feel that a career change, definitely a big change, is coming for you guys, and you're having to let something go. You're having to make a decision here. You have a choice, and you're weighing these things up here. Some of you, this could be you're moving back home. But overall, these big changes that are happening are leading you to more success. They are bringing in more money for you, but it is really about making the right decision here and staying focused at this time. You guys are going to, like I said, have to release whatever that was with the Devil card. You're going to have to release that. And like I said, it's bringing you into a much more positive time. Seeing the 6 of Cups also, I feel like you guys might be moving into a career or hobby or something that is bringing in money. It's something that you've been passionate about. It's something you've done maybe since you were a child, since you were young. I'm thinking of like the people that are drawing, singing, stuff like that, that, we were told, oh, you can't make a, living doing those sort of things. You, for some of you, that's what you're doing, and that is how you are earning money at this time. And I can see where that could be a hard decision. Maybe you're working a regular 9 to 5 and you have a stable income, but it's just not making you happy. Having to release that can be very, very difficult. Having to release that, it's still a bondage. It's still chains that are, they have over you. But at the same time, you are moving into something that you enjoy much more, and you are still being compensated for it. So here are your messages, healing messages, just messages coming through, pile number 3. So you have gates, and you have past, present, and future. And I see a lot of stuff that has to do with your past, like when you were a child, when you were younger, connecting back to that inner child, feeling creative and young again. That's going to be very important for you guys. The gates card shows me that basically you're stepping into the past or looking into the past in order to move into the future. And you're having to make, like I've been feeling the whole time, a choice here. You have to walk through the gates. You have to make the choice. So for some of you, this could be absolutely releasing the past, releasing negative past feelings and things that have happened to you in order to walk through these gates and kind of claim your own. Or this could be, like I said, you using something from your past. Like I said, I feel like the inner child here is being healed. For those of you that chose pile number 3, it's, yeah, like you're tapping back into this playfulness, this fun, this creativity. And I feel like if you chose this pile, there, you guys are very creative and artsy and stuff like that. And it's time for you to connect back with that at this time. And as you do that, all these opportunities are going to be open for you, but it's up to you, you know? You have to take advantage of the energy. All right, pile number 3, I think that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it helped. And I hope you have a super blessed day. Thank you for watching.